Welcome to the channel, everyone. It is the War Room. So, like I said yesterday, tomorrow we were going to do a Battle of the Coral Sea video, and here it is. So, we will be doing the American and Japanese perspective, but we will do the American perspective first, since they are the ones that really caused the damage first, since they attacked the light carrier Shoho before the Japanese had attacked the Neosho and Sims, if I remember correctly. Maybe they did attack the Neosho and Sims first. I don't know, but we're going to get into the American one first because it appears first in a normal gameplay of this game without it being completely completed. Like, if you just were to go through it normally. So we're just going to go with it. So we'll just, as usual, do this as normal. So, looking. So the attack Tulagi Island, the reason that the whole Battle of the Coral Sea started was because the Japanese were planning Operation MO, which was the invasion of Port Moresby. And the Japanese had sent their task force, they had sent a light carrier, the Shoho, with the intent to provide air coverage over the invasion fleet. And the invasion fleet consisted of, I think, some cruisers and destroyers with transports. And then the carriers were to go around the Solomon Islands and enter the Coral Sea from the east to surprise the Americans if they were there. Now, the Americans knew what the plan was, not for the carriers, but they knew that there was a Japanese attack impending upon Port Moresby. So they sent their own task force, which comprised of the Lexington and the Yorktown. That's what it was, Lexington and Yorktown. And the battle ended with a strategic victory for the Americans, who stopped the Japanese from invading Port Moresby, but it was a tactical victory for the Japanese, because they sank the Lexington, so they sank more tonnage of ships than the Americans. But Tulagi Island was where the Japanese had built a seaplane base, and that's kind of where, like, a scouting, they were scouting, they were using seaplanes to scout for the Americans in that battle. And they really didn't use their fighters to scout, and that's one of the main downfalls of the Japanese Navy in this battle. But the seaplanes did eventually find the Americans, and the Americans eventually did find the Japanese, and the Coral Sea became the first battle in which both enemies had aircraft carriers and used them against each other. So they're going to let us decide what we use here. Oh, and we have the new TBF Avenger now, apparently, instead of the TBD Destroyer. So that's nice. We're going to be going with Bravo Flight, though, because the SBD Dauntless can act as a fighter if necessary. It actually did historically on that day when the Japanese attacked the aircraft carriers, and the F4F also could do that, could act as a fighter. It's just better. So the SBD can carry bombs, and it is a good fighter. It's an alright fighter. So we're going with it. Alright, so here we go. Mission start. Attack supporting ships of the invasion of Tulagi. I don't remember for sure if they had to invade Tulagi or if they already had it, but I want to say, based on this game's accuracy, there's a 50-50 chance of it being right, because this game gets some things right and misses other things. I almost died. I got the bombs off right before I crashed. I keep forgetting what the button is to drop bombs, and that's really hurting me right now. That ship is still alive. Sheesh, these transport ships are durable. So this looks like a light cruiser here, if you ask me. So let's drop some. I hit the bridge. I killed all their senior officers. This is what happens when you play this game without knowing what the controls are. Nice. This destroyer is trying to escape. How dare he? Yay. Attack the provisional harbor. Like with bombs? Done. I'm gonna assume with bombs. We shouldn't need really big bombs to do this, so let's just go in with these tiny ones. Yep. So that's not really destroying it, just to point that out. That's not really destroying it, that's just making it unusable for the moment. Like they can, like we're not even destroying the supports completely, so like they could fix that and get it back running in just a minute. If you want to destroy it, you'd have to attack it and destroy all the supports and like just destroy all of it. Then they'd have to completely rebuild it, which then, since it's made of wood, I mean, it wouldn't be... it would be annoying, but you could repair it, or rebuild it, I mean. We've destroyed most of the provisional harbors. That guy tried to ram me, I feel like. You're a bad American. See, I like this one because we do a lot more damage to these docks. Because we're bombing them twice. So that's going to make it a bit harder to repair. Yay. So yeah, cruiser, destroyer, and 2 cargo ships. Now we're attacking the carrier force. So I'm going to use the Avenger for this one, since we're going after the carriers. 2 and 2, 1, 2, 2, 2, 2. Oh, I can operate the tail gunner. That's cool. Alright, boys. We're looking for those morons that attacked us at Pearl. Now that is factual, however, because the report given to the initial report, I should say, given to the Americans about the Shoho and its escorts was the encryption messed up. The encryption machine had made a mistake, so it wasn't on anyone's fault. But the encryption machine, when it malfunctioned, it told the Americans that were on the aircraft carriers that it was 2 carriers and 2 cruisers or something like that. And the pilot who spotted it when he got back to, I think it was the Lexington, he was like, no, I didn't report any carrier. I didn't report any carriers. I reported 2 cruisers and 2 destroyers. But the thing accidentally did the thing, and now we're attacking the Shoho. That's good. Now we're gonna be close. Now we're gonna be fighters in these aircraft that have horrible turn rate and are not maneuverable at all. I could launch missiles at this moron, but I do not feel confident in my missile aiming capabilities. Now, I don't remember TBFs carrying rockets at this stage in the war. It wasn't really until Guadalcanal that they started carrying rockets, I think. Dang, this Zero is outmaneuvering me and outspeeding me. He made the fatal mistake of turning. Let's get a close distance. I'm way out here now. Gotta come back to the herd. My slow 350km/h aircraft. Nice crispy Japanese wood. Love that. Oh, shoot, this guy's trying to head on me. War Thunder has taught me not to head on Zeros. Alright, we're gonna switch aircraft. I'm not gonna be much more use here. Yo! Did you see that one plane almost crash into me? It was a friendly, he almost rammed me. Come on, that torpedo better hit. Yeah, I think needless to say, she's done. Just pepper her decks with little 50 cows, maybe 50 cows, I don't even know. I'll shoot down the Zeros. Me and my little TBF self can definitely do that. Oh, I thought I killed him because the vertical lock-ons ceased. What are you doing? You're trying to outmaneuver me. I don't like that. I will slow down just to have a better turn radius than you. We've taken some hits, so I'm switching to a different aircraft. Now we could probably destroy this thing with just missiles, so that's what I'm going to try to do here. Can you get off my case? Gosh, I'm going to get killed just by all this AA. Combat Air Patrol. Combat Air Patrol is still up. We got 2 fighters left, but where are they going? They don't have an aircraft anymore, or an aircraft carrier anymore. And here we go with the official Battle of the Coral Sea.
As you know, the enemy is launching a major offensive on the Solomon Islands. Carriers Yorktown and Lexington with escort are on course to intercept. It looks like Hornet's not going to make it. We on the Enterprise are going to give it our best shot. This is a major test, men. Enemy carriers Shokaku and Zukaku will be present, maybe more. This will be the first time we, or anyone, has waged carrier-on-carrier combat. The Enterprise is only as strong as her crew, so for her sake, we have to be stronger than the enemy. We absolutely cannot afford to lose the Enterprise. But striking a severe blow to an enemy carrier is too great a prize. We can't hold back. Good luck, men, and Godspeed.
Alright, so misleading here. The Enterprise and the Hornet were returning from their mission on the Doolittle raid, so they were not available for the Battle of the Coral Sea. And the Yorktown was actually doing repairs, so they had to repair her like really fast to get her ready for the Battle of the Coral Sea. And she joined Lexington later, and they fought in this battle. So yeah. Little bit of a miscommunication there, I'd say. So we're going with torpedo bombers and dive bombers and fighters. Nice. But yeah, this would be the first battle in which enemy aircraft carriers attacked each other. So there go the Dauntlesses, probably to our front left there. That's probably what that is right there. Now, I mean, if this was obviously the real thing, it would take us hours to get over there. But thankfully, the game doesn't do that to us. The game gets it done in like a couple minutes. We can get over there. Which at that range, the ships would have been able to fire at each other directly. Gotta come in low, guys. Oh, nobody go crashing on me. Yeah, look at us. I will say the one thing this game does very well is models. Like, yeah, if you look real closely at them, they kind of look a little janky, and the pilots are not very good, but overall, especially for when this game was made back in, like, I think 2013, this is a very good model. It's a very good vehicle model. Yeehaw! We got the Zuikaku in our sights. Switching to missiles, we're gonna fire those bad boys at long range. That's gonna go in. There's the other strike I just sent from the last plane. Hold up! This thing is not maneuverable enough. Got fight off a zero here, it looks like. By the way, the one thing I don't like about this game is how easy it is to do all this. Like, I get it, it's a video game, so it has to be easy, but in real life, I don't think any torpedoes hit the Zuikaku or the Shokaku. Maneuvering would be effective against dive bombers too, though, so this is kind of a pointless statement. We're bringing in dive bombers because the enemy carrier is maneuvering. Yeah, it's gonna do the same thing. It's gonna throw off our bomb aiming, just like it threw off the torpedo aiming. It's not gonna change anything. What's going on over here? Why are there dots in the ocean. I think some of the Japanese pilots are... You know what? I don't need to say I think. I just saw one do it. They're crashing into the ocean. Like, why are you crashing into the ocean? It's not kamikaze. They were nowhere near hitting me. Woo-wee! We love almost hitting the deck. Oh, hi. Hi, enemy plane. Yeah. I didn't think you'd want to mess with me and my 50 cals. How are you not dead? You just took a spray of 50 cals, sir. Oh, you're smoking? Okay, that's good. At least that's going on. Yes, I know I just flew over an aircraft carrier. That's not the Zuikaku, and somehow it's not the Shokaku. Because if it was the Zuikaku, it would be on fire a bit more than it is. And I've got just 0 on me. I don't know, maybe that is the Zuikaku, but if it was the Zuikaku, it should be sinking according to what this game's trying to tell us. Gotta avoid that flak and that AA. Now, I don't think anyone's ever actually asked me this, but a question that I would not blame anyone for, okay, well that's unfortunate, but a question I would not blame anyone for asking is what is the difference between AA and flak? And basically, flak shells are meant to like spread like it's like a shotgun kind of. Like, it's meant to spread as much, like, explosive charges into the sky, and then they explode after, like, a couple seconds. And so it kind of is, like, proximity detonation, sort of. Whereas AA has to be a direct hit. Get out of here, Get out of here, dive bomber. See, I like this, because, like, if I can get shot down, that's accurate, because... that's what would have happened for most of the pilots. They would have been shot down, and so I like that. It's a good thing. Like, yeah, that plane should have been shot down. That I got shot down in, and the one I just was using before this one, that one could have been shot down pretty quickly. Shokaku has taken lots of damage. But now, there were only a couple of bomb hits on either character, though. Or either carrier, not character. Only like 1 or 2 hits on either carrier, and it didn't cause a whole lot of damage. The Japanese were cautious, because they didn't want that. They didn't want a giant explosion at Midway because of the damage already sustained, which, ironically, is what would happen. With the Akagi and the Kaga especially, one bomb penetrated the deck and blew up all of the planes inside the aircraft carrier, and it caused both to sink. So here we are at the defensive stage. Now, the Americans lost the Lexington, which is present, but the Enterprise was not, again. And Yorktown was also here, but yet I only see 2 aircraft carriers in this fleet, with Enterprise being one of them, so they seem to have replaced the Enterprise or the Yorktown with the Enterprise. Hello, enemy planes. Oh boy, that's a lot of enemy planes. Yeah, eat 50 cows. Eat 50 cows, you wooden aircraft. Why? Japanese didn't give a crap about your safety. Why do you serve them? Don't answer that question. I know why the Japanese fought. I'm not stupid. Critical hit. I killed the pilot. That's nice. Why were... Oh, that guy was not dying. Hello. Valves. Gotta cut engine power here for a second so this guy can overshoot me. Japanese dive bombers were neither fast nor maneuverable. Compared to enemy fighters, at least. I feel like that could have been a critical hit there. I'm getting shot at by a friendly because I'm directly... Hey, yo, watch out! Watch your jet, bro! Watch your jet! You shall not pass. I'm so good that that Enterprise won't even get touched. Now, I mean, if this was real life, I would be a fighter race because of how many like planes I've shot down. They make this so much easier than it actually was. Now, admittedly, they don't have us target every single plane, because some of the planes have to target the Enterprise, but some of the planes have to target our ships, the Lexington especially. But the ones we're targeting are the ones that are attacking Enterprise, which wasn't present at the battle, I say again. I'll bet these are torpedo bombers, just because of how low they are, and they're all single file approach on the Lexington. So I will probably get, some of them will probably have to slip through. Killing pilots, pilot sniping, love that. Everyone in War Thunder knows how fun that is. Okay, we're gonna go back for those 3 that we missed. They're probably gonna launch torpedoes that'll hit somehow. No! Don't touch the Enterprise. Ooh, my last salvo got him. I only stopped fighting because I was out of ammunition. Gotta land on the carrier again to resupply. No attacking the Lexington. Yeah, but as you can see right here as we're passing by it, the Lexington is clearly very hurt. Yep, there she goes actually. Now that's not actually what happened. That's not what actually happened in real life. What happened in real life was that the Lexington was hit really badly, and after the battle there were several explosions below deck causing more flooding, and that is what ultimately sank her. It was not direct damage from the bombs, but indirect. Because of the fires they caused, and they caused something to blow up on Lexington, which caused another thing to blow up on Lexington, which caused it to sink. You should be fine. I don't think any of them dropped anything. And so is the Lexington, since it's not here. Yeah, sure, let's land on the Enterprise. Or on Lexington, I mean. Let's land on the Lexington. I like how we're landing on the aircraft as the battle is still raging. Is that a friendly? I don't think it is. It's a 0, it looks like. Hey, another one. Come back here, you bastard. I'm a friendly. Stop. Oh, that's a friendly. Okay. We're just gonna try to land here. There we go, we landed. Oh, that 0 was getting really close. Really close, I mean. So that's the American perspective. Now we're going over to the Japanese perspective. Attack the U.S. carrier mission. They want us to use the Kate, which is the torpedo bomber. So I agree with them. Use the Kate.
After the sinking of the Akagi, my father...
Those ships are not carriers. Something is wrong. That looks like a fuel transport and its escort. Attack the ships as quickly as possible.
What?
The return carriers. We are badly out of position.
Okay, well there was clearly a glitch just then. So So this is accurate that we're attacking the destroyer and its oiler. because the Neosho, which was the oiler, and the Sims, which is the destroyer, those were what were first attacked by the Japanese, because that is what the report was. It was a report of a carrier and a cruiser, I think, was what the Japanese pilot reported. And so the Japanese attacked it, and they were like, "Oh shoot, this isn't what we want to attack, but we'll attack it anyways." And so that kind of alerted the Americans to their presence. Same thing with the Tulagi strike mission where we sunk the Shoho. It alerted the Japanese of our position, that we were present, and in good numbers. Now this right here is twice what would have actually been here. It would have been 1 tanker and 1 destroyer, not 2 tankers and 2 destroyers. So this is actually double what was actually here on the day they attacked. So let's get the AA out of the way by attacking the destroyers, probably at this stage in the war Clemson class. I don't know how that's gonna go. That might hit him. I don't think it will. Well, looks like it might hit the stern. I passed right under its keel probably. That torpedo definitely probably just passed right past the rudder. Just like went just under the steering. I did not drop my torpedo. I am stupid. Let's see if that one hits. Yes, the sky is full of flak. That is their job. That's why I'm trying to target the destroyers, but... Come on, please hit. That's gonna hit, isn't it? Nope. It is not. Well, it might hit that oiler ahead of it. We'll see as the battle continues. Watch out! Oh, okay, I'll just go right through you then. That works. That's gonna hit for sure. That will definitely hit them. Yeah, but the one I fired earlier or the one I just fired? Which one hit? Please elaborate. So I'm going to assume the other torpedo did not hit the ship. There goes his steering. That huge explosion just probably knocked out his steering and propulsion. So apparently we need 2 torpedoes to destroy an oiler, which is news to me because last I checked, it should only take 1 because of how explosive they are. Have fun with that, destroyer. Ah, so it only takes 1 to destroy destroyers, but it takes 2 to take down oilers. That makes sense. That totally makes sense. I'm gonna drop that right there. And we're gonna drop this one right there. And then we're gonna drop this one. That worked. Right here, and that's gonna be too high, isn't it? What happened? Did it work? No? Okay. I think I dropped it too high. And I think I missed the destroyer, so we're going in again. Drop. Now we gotta wait for reinforcements to arrive so I can finish the task force off by killing the destroyer. This better hit, okay. Now I gotta sink the destroyer. Run! That hurt. That hurt a little bit. Okay. So I'm gonna go run back towards the carriers in the general direction of the carriers while we get reinforcements. I think that's a reinforcement right there, isn't it? It is indeed. Thank you. So as we watch their fleet burn, there's the destroyer sinking just below the waves now, actually, the first one that we sank. Then there's the cargo. There's the two cargo ships sliding beneath the waves. You're next, destroyer, and we're gonna aim for your steering first. Oh, he's turning, and now I'm gonna aim. Why would you turn the direction that the planes are coming from so that it makes it easier for them to hit you with torpedoes? Why? You moron! This carrier, whoever's the captain of this destroyer, clearly doesn't know how to drive it or how to operate it in a torpedo attack. Yeah, I know it's negative. The only reason I missed is because I undercalculated how fast he was turning and how fast he was going and his turn rate. Can I get more reinforcements, please? Disrespecting your corpses. Die, you pigs. You American pigs. You gotta get in the mindset of the characters you're playing, you know. Oh, hi, you formed up on me. Why didn't you just go ahead and attack? Yes, you return to base, sir. I'll finish off the pesky Americans. You'll never kill me. I'm indestructible. Why didn't we repair while we were on the carrier? Why am I at 56% structural integrity? We're gonna drop this like right on his doorstep so that it hits. Haha, you can't outturn me. That better hit. That better not miss. There we go. Yay! No, I don't want to land on the carrier. It's too far away. Alright, now the Tulagi invasion mission, which they want us to use a 0 for. I don't feel like getting bombs. We shouldn't need them. And we're going to go camouflage 2 because I like it. Alright, so let's go. So to say, we've got some ships moving about. We've got some light cruisers, it looks like, and a destroyer and 2 cargo ships, or maybe they're transport ships. Okay, so this section doesn't seem to be as accurate because the Americans did not attack the invading force of Tulagi. They had made it just fine without any problems, if I remember correctly. And the Japanese aircraft carriers definitely didn't send fighters to defend it. That is definitely an inaccuracy. I swear I just went through that guy's wing, but okay. I don't want to die like that way either, so... Why are there torpedo bombers attacking landing craft? That seems a little overkill. Fighters could take care of this. There we go. Pesky Americans with your stupid all-metal designs. Eat my 20mm and my entire propeller, apparently. Yeah, he's fine. The plane didn't fold when I shot it, therefore it's alright. That's right, get off him, you imperial pig. Are you sweet babies alright? Alright, Mama's here to protect you. Let's go kill some more pigs. Amazing. Both of my pilots have died in kamikaze attacks against American pilots. Interesting. That's right, American pig. Oh, that's a fighter. They're actually sending good stuff this time. Don't you dare. That is not a fighter. That is a single dive bomber. These are all dive bombers. They sent like two fighters to defend four dive bombers, I think. I'm faster and more maneuverable because I'm made of wood, you stupid all-metal pigs. And your freaking 50 calibers that hurt. That fighter's running away. I don't care though, because we're trying to defend the landing craft, not kill everyone. So, hey, you. Break off your attack or I'll shoot you down. Good. Now you, do the same thing. I'm gonna wreck you. I'm gonna crash into you. I don't know if I got killed by the tail gunner or by kamikaze, but I think it was by kamikaze. No! No! You killed my friend, you imbecile! You killed my friend. Prepare to die. Your pesky 50 cals won't hurt me. Time to take out this last fighter who failed his job. Wow, that thing is really structurally secure, considering it just took a bunch of 50 caliber rounds. Eat. Feast on my 20mm cannons. That's right, into the drink. What we got there? An armored car? Some half-tracks? Well, I should have brought bombs, clearly. So again, an inaccuracy. I'm pretty sure that Tulagi was owned by the Japanese at the beginning, and they built a sea base there. Seaplane base, so there wouldn't have been enemy forces until it was under attack, of course, in I want to say 1945, but it might be 1944. So when the Americans kind of, because I mean, it would have been part of the Guadalcanal campaign, so whatever that was, I don't know for sure. I'm not gonna say something if I'm not completely sure about it, because I want to be accurate with my information. That's kind of the whole point of the channel, is for me to teach y'all about history, especially World War II. I will be doing this. I will be doing Vietnam eventually. Just this kind of like few years is the 80th anniversary of World War II, so I thought, might as well. But I will be doing the Vietnam War soon, within the next year probably, since America pulled out of Vietnam in 1973, and next year would be 2023, so that would mark 50 years since the Japanese War ended, for America at least. The battle would rage for 2 more years before the North would win. But, small details. Plus the whole game is about the American involvement in Vietnam, or at least the Air Forces. So, so that was what did that. Alright, now the time comes for the actual battle of the Coral Sea.
Our initial intelligence failed, leading us to an American tanker and our escort instead of the enemy carrier fleet. Whilst the Zuikaku and Shokaku air crews were returning, the enemy located the Shoho and sank her. These setbacks did not change the situation. We now know the location of the enemy force and are moving to attack. We are facing enemy carriers USS Yorktown and USS Lexington. This will be the first time carriers have faced one another in direct combat. Success will go to the force with the strongest will and the most dedicated aircrew.
Incorrect.
The Shokaku stands with us. We must not let her down.
The battle will be won by whoever spots the enemy first, and whoever strikes first. That is an actual fact. Yeah, big torpedo time. Alright, so here we go. Escort bombers to the USS carriers, or the US carriers, I mean. Sure thing, Capitan.
Incoming enemy bombers! They're heading for the Shokaku. We must fight the fighter. Capture escort the bombing ray. And the rest, just aboard the Shokaku.
So we're returning to our carriers because the Americans are attacking. Oh no. Hey, is that American right there? Defend the Shokaku.
Shoot down the enemy planes. Be sure to check your targets to avoid shooting friendly fighters.
No problem. They're all easily marked for me to know which is which. I will not be able to shoot down all of these, clearly. I think that's the point, though. Because the Shokaku has to be hit, and I think this in this game sunk because the game does not recognize when the Shokaku and Zuikaku were actually sunk. Because it wasn't a major important battle, so the game doesn't include it. Of course, then it also includes stuff that wasn't really important, like the raid on Wake Island. I did a few videos back. That wasn't a very important battle, or very big battle. They just had to, they kind of was a filler mission, I think, because they needed something to do right after Pearl Harbor for the Americans. Yep, we're just gonna ignore that. We're gonna kill him instead. Shokaku hasn't taken that much damage, surprisingly, and I am shooting down their fighters, or their dive bomb. I am out of cannon fire, that's unfortunate. No more 20 millimeters. That's nice. He's running away. He's running away. He's running away. They're all smart. They're all running away. This guy's not, though. I can see a smoke trail. He's coming right towards us. Not right directly towards us, but in our general direction. Wow, that was good timing. Another good timing. There's like 3 planes left. Do you think that's gonna change? You think 3 planes are gonna kill the Shokaku when she's at almost full structural security? Why am I right on top of you? Go! Go attack the carrier, you idiot. You're making my job difficult. Yes, I know. I'm aware that is the point of that gunner right there, was to make my life difficult as a Japanese Zero pilot. Hey, they hit the Shokaku again. She'll be fine. There's only 1 plane left. What could that possibly do? What could one little 1,000-pound bomb possibly do to an aircraft carrier? Find out next on the Battle of Midway. I am again referencing how the Akagis... Oh, okay. Kamikaze Americans. That's new. But yes, I am once again referring to the sinking of the Akagi from 1 bomb hit in Midway. Yo, hey, get him! Guys, get this fool. Come on, turn. There we go. Good, he's down. Yay, the Shokaku is fine. Lexington. Oh, thanks. So you're sending us into battle with no escort, no air cover, and you expect us to sink a U.S. aircraft carrier, which is well known for their very effective anti-aircraft weapons. Thanks. Can we bomb some of these planes before they take off? Nope, that duffed into the sea. Because I was not leading my target. Man, we're just gonna get ripped to shreds because of the enemy AA and the American fighters, I'll bet. Ouchie! Much hurt. Oh yeah, you can clearly tell. We're fine. We haven't lost a single plane yet, and we're really hurting the Yorktown. You go back. Now I'd attack with you. Fighter, don't you dare! I dodged a literal plane. I'm dodging kamikaze attacks from American planes. Get away from me, you poopy Americans. Bye. I can't do much more. So, are you waiting for us to all die, or... Okay, there we go. Yes, sink the Lexington. Where are our fighters? Is that one of them right there? Was that a fighter that just flew around us? Ouch! Okay, kamikaze Americans, again. I wasn't paying attention though, so I'm gonna call that one on myself. That was not their fault. That would have been though. No, no. Bad kamikaze Americans. Look, I'm gonna fight these stupid fighters, cause I can. Not because I want to, because I can. My little 7mm are gonna do absolutely everything to hurt you, aren't they? Why are you taking so many bullets? I'm returning to base before I die. Yes, that is an enemy fighter. Good, you can see. You're not absolutely blind. That is very good, my dude. Get back here. Get back here. I'm not done with you, Americans. I did not give you consent to bypass my guns like that. I'm about to die here. And I'm jamming my guns. And there we go. AA killed me. That American has to be almost dead. Bye, Lexington.
The Battle of the Coral Sea saw both the Suikaku and the Shokaku damaged. Both witnessed the Battle of Midway.
This is accurate.
No one knows what the outcome of Midway might have been had the Suikaku and Shokaku been there.
Once again, the Lexington was not sunk in the actual battle, it was sunk afterwards. Now another thing I need to point out is that at least the game mentioned the loss of experienced pilots. That is a very big factor because most of, by the time of Midway, there were not many good, well-trained Japanese pilots. They were all coming out of basic training basically, if you think about it. So that kind of threw off their effectiveness. And that's the Battle of the Coral Sea video. I hope you guys liked the video. Like, subscribe, leave a comment, and ring the bells so you can get notified when I post more videos. Yeah, the next video will probably be Midway, which will be in June, I think. So until then, or at least for this, well, I should say at least for this series, I probably will be doing more videos sometime in between now and then, of course. I know I'll be doing a video later this weekend, maybe on the 8th or 9th, because VE Day. So I will be doing a video on that, but until then, this is the War Room.